Shalom, holy brothers and sisters. This is Eliezer here with the Emunah Project, and we are going through the Kitzur Likutei Moharan, which is abridged teachings from Rebbe Nachman's lessons, so you get a daily dose of it every single day. Today is March 2nd. It is Shushan Purim, the 15th of Adar. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or send private messages. If you'd like any further explanation on any of these concepts, I would be glad to learn with you as well. As we begin, as for common people, those who do not have the intellect to understand all different types of hints, many things are done for them automatically through their sleeping, their performance of the mitzvahs of tzitzis, tefillin, Torah study, or the recitation of the Shema for somebody who does not know how to study, and prayer itself, and through business activities as well. Sleeping corresponds to the binding of one's thoughts to the world to come. Since when a person is asleep, his soul ascends on high. The mitzvah of tefillin represents the expansion of the intellect to understand God's hints. The mitzvah of the tzitzis that we wear represents the capacity to rein in the mind. For by performing the mitzvah to wear tzitzis, a person draws this ability upon himself, so that his mind does not overstep the bounds of holiness as he expands his mind to discern God's hints. This is the reason why the mitzvah of tzitzis is performed prior to that of the tefillin, since this is the first necessary step to prepare the mind so that it does not overstep the proper limits, and only afterward can a person expand his mind in order to understand God's hints, which is the activity associated with the tefillin. Torah study, in turn, embodies the concept of being satisfied with what one has, since the Torah is a tree of life which contains the sustenance of everything within it. Moreover, in Torah study itself, a person needs to know how to be content with a little, for sometimes a person can grow frustrated and confused because he wants to study too much. He sees that there's too much to learn, he wishes to learn the entire Torah all at once, and because of this he becomes terribly frustrated and flustered, and sometimes he abandons his studies altogether. Therefore, in Torah study as well, a person must know how to be satisfied with a little. From this, we may infer how much more it is necessary to satisfy ourselves with a little when it comes to our physical needs. For if we must content ourselves with a little in connection with our eternal lives, how much more so this must be true for our transient and physical lives. A similar logic was expressed by our sages of blessed memory in connection with the blessing over the Torah in Tractate Brachot 35b, and it is also implicit in the sage's dictum, make a fence for the Torah, which is Avot 1:1. Along these very lines, our sages of blessed memory said regarding Torah study, it is not incumbent upon you to complete the work, but neither are you free to desist from it. Avos 2:16, which is an awesome quote if you want to use that ever. Prayer corresponds to the feet of holiness, which are dressed and concealed in the world, as explained in this lesson in Likutei Moharan. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic and amazing Shabbos, a wonderful Shushan Purim, and an amazing weekend. I'll talk to you all again soon. All the best.